Goodbye, Summer Triangle. Hello, Orion.
Greetings, stargazers. I'm James Albury, director of the Kika Silva Pla Planetarium in Gainesville, Florida.
And I'm Dean Regas, astronomer for the Cincinnati Observatory. We're here to help you find your way around the sky.
Daylight saving time is over, and with sunset time super early again, you can see the stars a lot earlier at night.
That's right, James. And as darkness falls, Mars, who's been hanging around since summer, will greet you. But we'd still like you to stay up a little later so you can see both the stars of the summer and the constellations of winter.
In the west, the stars that lit up our summer vacation and accentuated our 4th of July fireworks, the Summer Triangle, are heading out for the season.
While in the east, the stars of winter will start poking their heads above the horizon. And one guy's wearing a snazzy belt. Let's show you. Okay, we've got our sky set up for about 9 p.m. facing southwest. What's that bright red planet about halfway up in the sky?
You almost answered your own question, Dean. It's the red planet Mars. Mars lies between our fading summer stars and our newly rising winter ones.
To see them all, you need to stay up a little later. That's when the stars of winter start to appear. If you start stargazing at 9 p.m., you'll see the familiar stars of the Summer Triangle in the western sky.
These are, in order of brightness, Vega, Altair, and Deneb, and you'll see them in this part of the sky for a few more weeks. Vega is part of the constellation Lyra the Harp,
which looks like a little parallelogram attached to Vega.
Altair is part of the eagle constellation named Aquila,
which looks like a diamond shape.
And Deneb is the tail of Cygnus the Swan,
which some people also call the Northern Cross.
Each night, these stars will set earlier and earlier, but they will linger in the evening skies through December.
Boy, I wish summer would linger right through December.
Now, let's face east to preview the stars of winter. Here you'll find 6 of the 20 brightest stars in the sky and some of the most distinct and recognizable constellations.
2 stars of similar brightness are low in the northeast. You might call them twins.
They're Pollux and Castor, stars that mark the heads of the celestial Gemini twins.
Up higher in the east, you'll spot bright white Capella. This is the brightest star in the constellation Auriga the Charioteer.
Over to the right of Capella is a star with an orange tint embedded in a V-shape of fainter stars. This is the bullseye of Taurus the Bull, a star called Aldebaran.
But enough messing around. Let's zoom into the real sign of the season, the belted one, Orion the Hunter. Do you see him over there low in the east? Orion is easy to find with his distinctive 3 stars in a row just above the treetops. The belt stars bear the Arabic names Al-Natak, Al-Nalam, and Mintaka.
The belt is definitely cool, but the brighter stars in Orion are great to check out too. The bluer star to the right is called Rigel. That marks the left foot of the mighty Orion. Rigel is one of the absolute brightest stars around. It's really far away as stars go, at almost 800 light years from us.
Then, the star in Orion that is decidedly redder is up and to the left of the belt. This is Betelgeuse, a supergiant red star about 640 light years away. It's easy to remember because it just so happens to mark Orion's armpit. Betelgeuse is one of the largest stars in the galaxy. If it took the place of our sun, Betelgeuse would extend out beyond the orbit of Mars. That means the Earth would orbit inside it.
Ouch.
So, enjoy the early stargazing this week and look for Mars popping out just after sunset halfway up in the southern sky.
Then stay up later to see the Summer Triangle setting in the west.
While Orion, Gemini, Auriga, and Taurus rise in the east.
You'll see the stars of summer and winter in one glorious night. It's all there when you keep looking up.